Hey, this is Jay with ProGrade Card Services, and we're going to do some grading consultation, specifically around the autograph. So there's four different levels for PSA submissions. There's the card and auto grade. There's just the card grade and auto authentication. There's just the auto grade and card authentication, or you can authenticate both. So I'm going to be deciding based on condition of the auto as well as the card which level they're going to go into. So starting with our Sasaki out of Topps Chrome Black, we're going to look at surface first, and so far it's looking clean. We got a little bit of surface issue, nothing crazy. We've got a scratch on the side. Alright, and then our corners and our edging all look good. Centering is 3 centimeters, or centering is 3 millimeters, 3 millimeters, and 3 millimeters, so we're good there. So the front is probably a 9, and then the back we have notable surface scuffing and abrasions, and a corner concern, so I'm probably going to put this at a 9 for card. And then auto, let's take a look. Our auto looks pretty clean. Oh yeah, there's a notable, oh wait, actually it's his pants leg. So the auto looks clean. There's no streaking in the pen itself. There's no smudging. There's no running. Yeah, that looks clean. So I think it could go a 9-10. My client is okay with 9s, so we'll probably go ahead and submit that for dual grade. And then our next one we have is our next run is going to be our gold Topps Now. So that's going to be an interesting one in terms of the metal, which also often shows abrasions, but it looks like the surface is great for signing pens, so most of the autos should be pretty clean. Yeah, I see some light surface issues up on top, up on the metal. A little bit of surface there, nothing crazy, and our auto looks clean. So there's a little bit of an extra smudge, I guess. So maybe that would be our biggest question mark. It's not crazy, but it's definitely like where the pen he pulled up early. So that one's going to be a question mark. And then yeah, we definitely got some notable scuffing on the back. So we could definitely be an 8 based on front and back, and then 9. The auto's no worse than a 9, but it's a 10 if they don't go hard on that little bit right there. So that one's going to be a question mark. I'll have to think harder on that one. Probably go auto grade on that one. We have a Bo Nix. The auto is notable. It definitely has some white streaking throughout on each level of his name. We've got some scuffing on the top corner and on the bottom left corner. So we're probably going to be a 9 for front and at least a 9 for auto. And then yeah, we got more scuffing on back. So I'll probably just authenticate this one. Alright, that one's going to be authentication. So next up we have Caleb Williams. Alright, and so let's start off with the card. We have some scuffing, more scuffing. Okay, so we're probably going to be a 9 for the front, and then yeah, notable scuffing on the left side. Notable damage in the top right. Otherwise, surface looks pretty good. So let's take a look at the auto. And for the auto, there's definitely some white streak in the left side that I think will take it down to a 9. So I think we'll probably authenticate this one. We've got another Caleb. And we got the notable scratching on the left side. For a second I thought a bird pooped on him. Yeah, we got some notable damage on the frame. There's surface issues going across as well. So we're probably going to be an 8 for the front, and got notable concerns on the frame on the back. So definitely a candidate for a 7. So let's take a look at the auto. And auto is intact on the left side, unlike the last one. All of it looks generally clean. It's blue throughout, so no white streaks. There's no smudging. There's no smearing. Yeah, I would say that's a good candidate for an auto grade. So we'll bring the 10 out of that, or the auto 10 out of that one. All right, so we have a bone nicks. We definitely have some surface concerns, and we have some abrasions on the edges on the metal, and then same with the back. Okay, and then our auto, the C looks clean, first name looks clean. The back, it's light there, but it's not streaking, so I think that's going to be passable. But now I think that's going to be an 8-10. Do we just auto grade that one? Yeah, I think we might just auto grade this one. Seeing the other 3 are going in that way. Alright, so that was our quick little tutorial on auto grades and exploring the potential for submission. Thanks for watching. Check in for the next one.